The amazing Super Bowl had a big effect on the sports card markets, but it's not just football cards going up. We're seeing upwards movement in baseball, soccer, and F1 as well. We'll tell you what's hottest next. Hello, sports card investors, and welcome to another Top 5 Tuesday. Are you recovered from the Super Bowl? What an incredible game that was. I am just now recovering. What a treat it was to watch that end to the football season. But there's no time to rest because we got a lot going on here at Sports Card Investor and Cards HQ. This Thursday, we are starting our big streams on Whatnot. We're going to have 2 streams going simultaneously on the Cards HQ shop account on Whatnot. We're going to be doing dollar singles all afternoon and evening long, auctions for dollar singles. And then on the new Cards HQ breaks account on Whatnot, we are going to begin breaking this Thursday. We've got all kinds of great products lined up to break for you. I got 2 QR codes on the screen and 2 links in the show description below to take you to those 2 accounts. And if you click on either of them or scan either of them, if you don't have a Whatnot account yet, we're going to hook you up with some free money in your account as well. See you Thursday on Whatnot. But right now, let's talk about the cards going up the most. And we're going to start by taking a quick peek at the market by looking at the market pulse by market movers. And, down slightly over the last week, but still it has been a good start to the sports card year. The market is up almost 4% since January 1st by looking at the SCI 500 index of 500 of the most prominent sports cards. But now let's dive into the ones going up and down the most. It's time for today's top 5 cards. All right, we're starting today with a cold card. This might be a little bit of a surprise, but then once I explain why, it's going to make perfect sense. Wyatt Langford is our cold card of the week. This might be a surprise for a couple of reasons. First of all, he was the 4th overall pick in the 2023 MLB draft, 6th overall prospect. A lot of people think he's going to get called up to the majors for the Rangers this season. So there should be a lot of excitement around him, not to mention he's a Florida Gator. So of course people should be excited about him. Florida is my alma mater. But here's why his cards have gone down. Because there was so much hype about his cards when they first came out. His cards were in 2023 Bowman Draft. And when that product hit the streets a few months ago, people were all chasing Wyatt Langford's cards. When his cards first hit eBay, people were buying. Well, now the hype has settled down a little bit, and this is a good lesson. Whenever a new release comes out, your best time to buy is not right away. Your best time to buy, if you're going to be buying singles on the secondary market, is to wait a few months. Let the hype dip down. Now, actually, might be a really good time to buy Wyatt Langford cards because they probably will heat up with the Major League Baseball season right around the corner. Let's take a look here at market movers, and you can see what they've done in the market. We're looking over the last 60 days, and you can see all of these have dipped down a little bit. And the cards that we're looking at are his 2023 Bowman Draft Chrome Refractor and his Auto. Both of these in raw condition. And then we've also got a PSA 10 of his Bowman Draft Chrome base card, as well as his Bowman Draft Chrome Refractor card. But over the last 60 days, all 4 of these are down anywhere between about 13% and all the way up at 50%. That Bowman Draft Chrome card in PSA 10 condition, the first sales of that card 60 days ago were around $160, but now it's down to about $79. It's less than half of what it was 60 days ago. Once again, guys, nothing wrong with Wyatt Langford. This is just what happens when any new card hits the market. But now let's talk about cards going up. And our investment card of the week is Terry Bradshaw, the all-time great quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers. So now we're hearing about all these incredible accomplishments by Patrick Mahomes. Of course, he is now following Tom Brady as having won back-to-back Super Bowls. But let's not forget that back in the 1970s, Terry Bradshaw was trailblazing with doing some of this type of stuff on his own. Of course, Bradshaw was the quarterback in Pittsburgh for 14 years. He won 4 Super Bowl titles in a 6-year period. 1974, 1975, 1978, and 1979. He went back-to-back twice. And in that process, he became the first quarterback ever in history to win 3 Super Bowls, and then he became the first quarterback ever in history to win 4 Super Bowls. He also led the Steelers to 8 AFC Central championships. So we're all focused on Mahomes right now, but there are some vintage football card collectors out there that have been focused on Bradshaw recently and for quite a long time. And let's look here in Market Movers, and you'll actually see that the market for his cards have been pretty hot. We're looking over the last 180 days. So this is a time period when a lot of football cards were down, but not Bradshaw's. Bradshaw's cards have been up. And this is his rookie card from 1971 Topps that you're seeing on your screen. And I got it in a bunch of different grades here. PSA 4, PSA 5, PSA 6, PSA 7, PSA 8, and PSA 9. And you can tell most of these are going up on the graph. There's a lot of green to look at here. It is let's see here. We've got these cards up anywhere between about 1% and gosh, all the way up at 74%. The PSA 6 of this 1971 Topps Terry Bradshaw card 180 days ago, six months ago, was $415. It most recently sold for $720. The PSA 4 went from $143 to $190. The PSA 5 went from $308 to $325. PSA 7 went from $935 to $1,050. Of course, eye appeal matters a lot with these cards. It can vary how good the copy of the card looks whenever you're talking about a vintage card such as this, but it's nice to see that while all the focus is on the modern quarterbacks, that there are a lot of collectors still giving the all-time greats like Terry Bradshaw his due. Now let's talk about athletes who are in the game today. And in the number 5 spot for the hottest card of the week, it is Lewis Hamilton, your 7 times F1 driver champion, 103 career F1 wins. But the big news that has caused his cards to go up recently was the recent announcement that he's going to drive for Ferrari in 2025. That announcement came out just a couple of weeks ago. It's created a lot of buzz around Lewis Hamilton and a lot of buzz around his F1 card market. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and you can see some of his cards moving up here on the right side of the graph ever since that announcement was made. The cards that we're looking at are all from 2020 Topps Chrome Formula 1. It's his base card in PSA 10 and PSA 9, his Sapphire Edition base card in PSA 10 and PSA 9, and his refractor in PSA 10 and in PSA 9 condition. If you have any of these 6 cards, you're probably doing pretty well. One of them, the Sapphire Edition base, is slightly down, but the rest of them all appear to be moving up, and they all appear to be moving up in a pretty nice manner. His base card from 2020 Topps Chrome Formula 1 in PSA 10 condition is up about 34%, and we're looking here over the last 30 days. That card was $113. It is now $151, and the PSA 9 of that card moved from $31 to $41. Nice seeing some upwards movement. By the way, how about the refractor in PSA 10? That was an $865 card 30 days ago. Now it's a $1,000 card. Congratulations to you if you own any Lewis Hamilton. In the number 4 spot today, it is soccer, but we're going for a soccer box. So specifically today, we're talking about Topps Chrome MLS hobby boxes from 2023. These have gone absolutely crazy in the market over the last 30 days, and for good reason. Now, these boxes feature Messi's first Topps Chrome MLS cards, but what recently happened was Topps revealed that the mystery autograph redemptions in these boxes are in fact redemptions to get Messi autos. So that wasn't known, that wasn't confirmed. Collectors weren't sure what the mystery redemptions were going to be, but now Topps has let us know that they will be Messi autograph redemptions. And of course, what this has done is cause the price of these boxes to spike in the market. Let's take a look here in Market Movers. Of course, Market Movers tracks thousands and thousands of sealed boxes in addition to cards, so you can track whatever sealed box you want in here. And this is 2023 Topps Chrome MLS hobby, and you can see on the graph what I'm talking about here over the last 30 days. These things have gone really, really wild over the last 30 days. Strong sales volume. 33 of these have sold online on marketplaces like eBay. You could have bought one of these 30 days ago for $86. Today, it may set you back all the way at around $200. That's a $114 increase over the course of the last 30 days if you were holding on to these boxes sealed. By the way, right over here in Cards HQ, we have a display case full of these boxes, and I'm not sure we've repriced them yet. They are not anywhere close to $200. I might need to go reprice a few of those after the show is over, but if you make it into Cards HQ, it's probably a pretty good deal to be had on those boxes right now. Let's go to baseball for the number 3 spot today, and we have often seen that when a player signs a big, exciting contract, it can cause their card prices to spike, and that is exactly what just happened with Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., the young player who many people are excited about for his ability to perform on the diamond, well, he now has some extra Benjamins to put into his pocket. He signed an 11-year contract extension worth $288 million. That is not bad at all. He's going to be locked up for a long time. He'll be the heart and soul of Kansas City, and for good reason. He showed good promise in his first couple of seasons in the league, batting .265, 50 home runs, 176 RBIs over the course of 2 seasons. And now that he's got the big contract locked down, hopefully he can play freely and do great things on the diamond from here. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and it's certainly doing great things for his card prices. You can see that graph. Those, wow, these are moving in the right direction. We're looking at Bobby Witt Jr.'s 2020 Bowman Mega Box Chrome Prospects Mojo Refractor in PSA 10, as well as his Bowman Sapphire Edition Chrome Prospects in PSA 10, and his Bowman Chrome Prospects Auto in PSA 10. These are all of his first Bowman cards. And over the last 30 days, all of these cards are up anywhere between about 10% and all the way up at about 59%. That Sapphire Edition has gone from $145 30 days ago to $230 today. The Mojo Refractor went from $75 to about $100 today. And the Auto 30 days ago was $787. Today, it is $863. So it's not just Bobby Witt Jr. who's lining his pockets. It's anybody who's got a big collection of his cards. All right, let's go to football for the number 2 spot today. And you probably had to assume that Patrick Mahomes would be on the list today. And if you did, you were correct. Of course he had to be on the list. He just won his 3rd career Super Bowl MVP at just 28 years old, was incredible in the Super Bowl, threw for 333 yards and 2 touchdowns, made all of the big plays when it mattered. And as a result, his cards, they have already been hot leading into the Super Bowl. They're continuing to trend up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and you can see the graph on the screen. It's been a nice 30-day run for all of Patrick Mahomes' cards. And we're looking here at 5 of his different rookie cards on the screen, all kinds of different price levels. His Donruss base and his Optic base in PSA 10. And a little bit less expensive cards, his Panini base and his Score base in PSA 10. All of these, by the way, from 2017. And then finally, the highest end card of all of these, his 2017 Prism Silver in PSA 10 condition. All of these cards over the last 30 days up anywhere between about 14% and about 42%. That Donruss base in PSA 10 30 days ago was $716. It has now been selling for just over $1,000. And the Optic has risen from $860 to a little bit over $1,100, about $1,160. These are all up. The Panini base from $315 to $409 over the last 30 days. The Score base from $121 to $163. And then that Prism Silver, the highest end of them all, was about $3,500 30 days ago. Now it's a little over $4,000 in PSA 10 condition. Congratulations to Patrick Mahomes, and congratulations to those of you who own his cards. And now it's time for today's number 1 card of the week. But before I give it to you, let me remind you that all of the charts and graphs you see in these top 5 shows are from Market Movers. Market Movers is the ultimate product to track your collection and see what is going on with the prices of millions and millions of cards. And you can try Market Movers for free. Just go to sportscardinvestor.com and click on Market Movers in the main menu bar, or get your phone, go to the App Store on your phone, and download the Market Movers app today. Give it a try for free. Okay, here we are, guys. The number 1 card of the week, well, it was Patrick Mahomes' counterpart, Travis Kelce. He has taken the top spot again. Travis Kelce winning his 3rd Super Bowl championship with the Chiefs. He's 34 years old, but seems to show no signs of slowing down. Had a great celebration on the podium post-game, and then, of course, that was followed by a nice public display of affection with his love, Taylor Swift. This was coming off of a very nice Super Bowl where he had 9 catches for 93 yards. And, of course, all of this hype around Travis Kelce and his performance means his card prices, yep, you guessed it, they're going up. Let's take a look here in Market Movers, and you can see what I mean on the screen. Look at this graph, guys. Wow. This is over the last 30 days. These things are shooting up, and we're looking at 5 of his rookies from 2013. It's his Topps base and his Topps Chrome base, his Score base, his Prism base, and his SP Authentic, all in PSA 10 condition. All of these cards over the last 30 days up anywhere between about 12% and all the way up at 126%. How about that 2013 SP Authentic PSA 10? That's a card that not a lot of people, maybe know about. Its population of only 282 in a PSA 10. But if you had found that card online, you could have bought it online 30 days ago for $53, and you could have turned around and sold it yesterday or a couple of days ago for $120. That would have been a nice, close to a $70 flip on that card over the course of 30 days. But all of these cards are going up like that. His Prism base went from $175 to $234. His Score went from $184 to $239. And his Topps Chrome, $147. Now it's $250. That card's gone up more than $100 in the last 30 days. And his Topps base moved from $204 to $227. Chances are, if you got any Travis Kelce in your collection right now, guys, you are doing really, really well. His cards have done great. All of the Kansas City Chiefs players' cards have done great, and for very good reason. It is exciting to see how legendary that team has become. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Reminder that this Thursday, we got those 2 streams going on Whatnot all afternoon and evening on the Cards HQ shop account and the Cards HQ break account on Whatnot. And hey, don't forget to get Market Movers so you can comp out your own cards. Go to sportscardinvestor.com, click Market Movers in that main menu bar, download the Market Movers app on your phone. We appreciate you. We'll see you with the next one. Take care.